Good evening and welcome to episode number 101 of Tetrakey TV. My name's Rob and I am one of the founders with Mark Hopkins of Tetrakey, and this forms part of 260 episodes of Tetrakey TV on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube that we're going to bring you in 2017. If you haven't had a chance to check out our YouTube channel, please go to put Tetrakey into YouTube, go and find it, and there is a whole load more content on YouTube that you do not get the chance to see here. So we put 2 to 4 extra videos a week up on YouTube. So go to our YouTube channel, please subscribe and stay up to date with even more content. I hope you're well, and I realise that this evening I'm with you, or today I'm with you almost an hour earlier than usual, and last night I was broken with jet lag, and tonight I still feel broken with jet lag. But I wanted to come and say hi to you, I wanted to add some value, and after this, I've been up since 3:30 this morning, and it's now, I don't know, 8:30 at night. After this, I'm going to bed, and hopefully tomorrow I will start to feel more human. And I guess that's a reality. If you want something really badly and you want to go and accelerate performance, you want to achieve more faster than everybody else, it takes serious amounts of work, and beyond the amount of work that most people are willing to do. Most people have an idea of working hours, sort of 8 till 5, 9 till 5, 9 till 6 type idea in their head. And frankly, if you want to achieve more, one of the very first things you'll do is be chucking that out of the window and working when you need to work. And sometimes that's amazingly hard and amazingly long as well. So tonight what I want to talk to you about is, are you really asking yourself the questions that really matter? Are you taking yourself seriously enough? And what I'm finding is that very many people who we work with are great answers people. They want to answer and solve their problems. The thing is that the answers they have aren't necessarily related to the most important questions that they need to be asking themselves. You see, the quality of your answer is fundamentally linked to the quality of the question that's asked. And if you haven't asked a high enough quality question, then your answer really isn't sufficient either. And it's human nature. Human nature is that we do not particularly want to ask ourselves the hardest possible questions. Why? Because the answer to that question is probably not going to be as flattering to our ego and to our personality as we want it to be. But here's the thing. What are the questions that you ask of yourself and others? It's very easy, if we're facing challenges or problems in our business, to look around and try and portion blame in different directions. But to be honest, if we are facing challenges in our business, maybe we want it to grow quicker than it's currently growing. Maybe it want to be more efficient than it currently is. Maybe we want to have more time than we currently have. Maybe we want to have just more money than we currently have. It's very easy to go and apportion blame and go and start asking questions and probing to other parts of the business. But are you really asking yourself the right questions about yourself? Are you asking questions that are deep enough and meaningful enough? Because 99.9% of all problems that you face in a business are created by yourself. Other people may do the doing of that problem, but you've often created the problem yourself. And so the starting point to solving the problems is you. If your business is not making enough sales, quite possibly as a business owner, that means that you're not a good enough salesperson and you're not prioritizing sales high enough in the business. There's an example. So what questions do you ask yourself? Do you really ask yourself questions like, where did I learn this behavior and who did I learn it from? When did I learn that it was okay to be like this, even though this is not serving me well now? You see, at some point in time, we learnt everything that we do now. Often we learnt the fundamentals as a child. And until we can go and unlearn what it is that we've learnt, frankly, our performance is never going to accelerate, because we will never get to the root cause of the why of why it's happening. So this is simple. What I'd like to do is, over the next week, is ask yourself the hardest possible questions that you could ever imagine having to ask yourself. The sort of questions that you normally avoid. And then I'd like you to answer them 100% honestly. And how about you answer them honestly to the point that if you were to ask the same question of the most honest person in the world and ask them for their feedback, that their feedback and their answer to the question would be similar to yours. You see, you can't put your head in the sand forever. The people who are most successful in the world are incredibly honest with themselves, almost hard on themselves. They hold themselves accountable for everything, and they question themselves at every possible opportunity to find the way of improving themselves. So are you really asking the questions that are really important? Are you really asking those questions of you? That's my thought for this evening. If you talk to the most successful people in the world, they all question themselves the entire time. They have a very honest dialogue with themselves where they hide from nothing. And that's one of their major routes to accelerating performance. So there we are. On that note, the question I'm going to ask myself is, how many more 26 hours batches in the air do I want to do this year? Because I'm tired and I'm going to go to bed. So ask yourself the questions, give yourself 100% honest feedback, and notice how you can take that and turn it into the world's best learning opportunity to go forwards with and not necessarily repeat the same bad trick twice. Have a great evening further, a great day further. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening. And I am off to bed. Stay well, be awesome, and I'll see you in 24 hours' time.